You might need this.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Hello, Jamal.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you.
So if we can give your name and outlet.
Jamal Finkley, Black Tree TV. What an amazing project to be involved with. Your character, Maz Kanata, lives for over 1,000 years. If you had to live for over 1,000 years, what would be some of the simple things that you would enjoy? Because you would have seen stuff a billion times. What do you think would get you through 1,000 years?
Food.
Food.
Good food.
I know you cook too, right?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah. So you also have a 3-picture deal with Disney. We know Jungle Book is coming out and excited. You have the other picture, and there may be future episodes of this. As an actor, does that make you feel more comfortable to sort of be locked in, so to speak, to have to have work that's ahead of you already, kind of committed to?
Well, this doing 3 Disney films in a row was actually coincidental, not anything that I was looking for, but Disney has such a diverse roster of films, and these three are so different. They couldn't be more different to each other. So I'm really excited about the work that I'm doing with Disney and the work that Disney is doing all together. And it feels good to be able to come back to a studio, obviously, because you know the people, you know, and the people are what make the studio at the end of the day. So it's feeling quite homey right now.
So you've done a couple of projects now, but in this project, and even going back to episode 6, that merchandising wasn't where it is today, where you have games and all these toys and all these virtual reality things that's going on. As a character, does it make you feel any different to know that you may be a part of this video game and a merchandise now, as opposed to some other movies you've done where merchandising wouldn't have been?
No merchandising for 12 Years a Slave. No, I actually hadn't thought about video games and all that. That's exciting. It's exciting to be a part of a film that could have so many, that can live in so many different spaces, for sure.
Right.
And the thing about Star Wars and the fan base that is Star Wars is that the fans really own this film. They live it. They really interact with it in a very passionate way. It's almost like a way of life for some people. So it's a new world for me, and one that I'm very happy to be a part of.
Tell me about casting, because casting, I know for 12 Years a Slave, you got to be on your knees, and they were demeaning and yelling at you. But this movie, it had to be even another great daunting, task to go in front of casting. How was your nerves and everything? How you prepare for casting now that
when I first auditioned for JJ, it was before the Oscars. It was the week of the Oscars, actually. So I was dazed and confused about what was going on. And I was on autopilot,
Yeah.
I just had to get things done. So I can't fully remember that session in the studio, but what a relief to be able to be so busy that I don't have time to psych myself out, if you will. And then after that, I think it was not until I was on the set that I realized what I just signed up for,
And last question, Star Wars is a lot of things for a lot of people, but it also is like a political story for a lot of people. And I know that the dark side has been doing all these attacks on people all over the place, but when the attack happened in Garissa University in Kenya, I know your dad was a professor in Kenya, and the way that people compared the reaction to what happened in Paris, do you think as a world community that we need to do a better job of reacting to all civilian deaths, or that we act on different things differently?
I think every life is valuable. That's the short answer to that.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.